I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
What? What, Bob? Oh, I'm Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Oh, in our opinion, of course.
All right, if you haven't guessed already, we're going to do a video on hard of hearing. We got 3 helpful tips. Brad and I work with the elderly quite often, so we've run into these situations where they can't hear, and you know, eventually we're going to be there, Brad. In fact, we are almost already there. And
What?
I'll tell you why. The first helpful tip is about, as you get older, Brad, we start having more difficulty hearing the higher tones. Mm-hmm. And there's an app out there. My son brought this to me the other day, and he says older people can't hear these tones, and he puts it on. Yeah. And I'm like, he goes, "Can you hear that?" I go, "No." And I go, "Can you hear it?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Oh,
so
really?
It's like, yeah, it's high tone that.
And your son is?
He's 18.
18.
So they make you feel worthless and weak. But anyway, so the first thing is that our first helpful hint, Brad, is if you're talking with someone that is elderly, mm-hmm. and I see this in nursing home all the time, is what happens is a lot of young girls especially, they come up to Mr. Heineck, they go, and they think they have to speak really loud, so what happens is their voice goes higher when they speak loud.
Pitch, sure.
Mr. Heineck, would you like a bowl of bananas? And he can't hear you. And I go up there, and this way I do this right after, I'll go, in a lower tone, I'll go, "Mr. Heineck, would you like a bowl of bananas?"
Well, yes. Wow. What was that other lady talking about?
So you want to speak in lower tones to the elderly, because generally, and the other thing you can do actually is with their TV or radio, if you can adjust the treble and the bass, you want to have a higher bass, Brad, because they can hear the bass better, and you want to lower the treble.
Sure.
Okay? Hint number 2. With a lot of people...
Wait, Bob. You said higher the bass and lower the treble. There's a little oxymoron there. Maybe you want to increase the volume of the bass and decrease...
All right, I'm glad that you pointed that out.
Some people are going to... Okay, go on. Right. Sorry.
The second one is a very simple one, Brad, is a lot of times people, you should just speak directly into their ear. That may sound stupid, but a lot of people, especially if they have a hearing aid on one, or if there's one side that's better. The other problem is, the third issue is that they're going to have trouble hearing among crowds. Background noise is just terrible. It just starts, they have trouble distinguishing between background noise. So if you go and speak to somebody, turn off their TV, turn off their radio, but in a restaurant, they're also going to have trouble. And this is why I have trouble with my father-in-law. Mm-hmm. So when we go to a restaurant, we ask, to try to go to a separate room or into a corner, and we put him, I hate to say it, but we put him in the corner.
Sure.
So people that are people that are talking to him can talk to him, and he can hear the crowd and participate. Because as you get older, one of the problems is you become isolated because you're not communicating as much.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you are staying connected with people, Brad.
Right.
So,
excellent.
All right, so those are the 3 helpful hints, and if you think we're worthwhile, subscribe to us.
You better believe it, because if you're 40 or over, these are going to help, and it's going to help your parents as well if you're in that 40, 50 year range.
That's right. Cool.